Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris, and on today's video, we're going to actually go back to the drawing board and do a review on Fenty by Fenty Beauty. So I was sent a very small little thing here of Fenty by Fenty. So this actual fragrance is not necessarily or actually wasn't originally launched under the Fenty Beauty umbrella. It was actually launched under the fashion label Fenty. So if you're not familiar with Fenty, Rihanna, which is a singer, I think she's also an actress, launched a beauty line, Fenty by Rihanna. And this fragrance was actually part of the fashion label. So she actually partnered with LVMH, or actually, I think LVMH owned all of it, or most of it, I should say. Kind of like Yeezy, they did a fashion label and they launched this fragrance under it. Originally, it was a lot more expensive, it had nicer packaging, and that first round of fragrances did sell out. Since then, obviously, they have made the packaging a little bit more affordable, a little bit more cheaper, and now we have it under the Fenty Beauty umbrella because Fenty, the fashion label, has completely disappeared and didn't do very well. So there's that. So let's review this and see how it's. This fragrance was launched in 2021. So right after the pandemic, this fragrance came out and it came out to a fanfare of attention. So this is what the little box looks like for the small little vial that I have here. If I take it out, it's nothing original, nothing super groundbreaking. It's just a kind of copper colored glass that says Fenty on it. And yeah, it's just a sprayer, which is nice. I don't like roller-ons because roller-ons are kind of gross. You get dead skin cells, debris, dirt, nastiness inside of the perfume itself. A sprayer is always a lot cleaner. So I like that about it. Now, this fragrance is a creation by the perfumer Jacques Cavalier. This is no surprise to me. Jacques Cavalier is the in-house perfumer for Louis Vuitton. He also does a lot of the Bulgari fragrances, and technically he's exclusive, I think, exclusive to LVMH or Louis Vuitton. And obviously, with LVMH being the main partner for Fenty, I mean, it was going to be obviously a perfumer from LVMH, and this is what we got here. So this fragrance, it reminds me of a couple of fragrances out there. So you're familiar with Black Saffron by the brand Byredo. This one smells similar to that. I'm not saying that they're one to one or identical. It also reminds me of Louis Vuitton Ombre Nomad. This is a little bit softer. I mean, it's the same style of fragrance. It's a little bit darker, earthy, floral with some smoky components in it. This one kind of has a little cute little quirky thing going on there because it does have tangerine, and tangerine does come out to play at the very end. The type of fragrance itself, you would think the tangerine would not fit in, it would just wouldn't do well. And it actually does very well with the stronger, deeper elements in this fragrance. It comes out to play at the very end once the dry down is there. And it's really nice. It gives it the sophistication. It kind of gives it this island vibe, which obviously she is from the Caribbean. So I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it does have a very soft sophistication with a very fun element to the fragrance itself. So the fragrance is not bad. It's not going to be one that you're all going to love and just want and rush down to the store to get. I will say that because it's a fragrance that you really have to dissect. So if you're going to go out and try this fragrance, I definitely suggest to spray it on a blotter card or on your skin. Try it out, let it dry down because it changes quite a bit. So the price tag for this is not cheap. It's not expensive either, but it's not super cheap. So they only have two sizes, and then obviously the travel size one that I do have here, 75 mils, which is 1.7 fluid ounces, is going to retail for 140 US dollars. And if you opt for getting a 30 mil or 1 ounce bottle, that is going to retail for 95 US dollars. So this is not going to be your traditional type of fragrance that is launched by a celebrity. It is a little bit more expensive. Now, I don't know if this fragrance will be able to be around for much longer just because I don't really see people talking about it, but let me know if you are a fan of it. But this fragrance I do think is worth trying. I do think it's very nice. If you can find it cheaper elsewhere, that's the route I would go down. because it is nice. It is worth having. If you do have, like I said, Ombre Nomad, or if you have Black Saffron by Byredo, just stick to those because they're kind of the similar style. Like I said, this one just plays a little bit more with that fun, quirky element of the tangerine and the coconut coming out to play at the very end of the fragrance and at the end of the dry. So what do you think about this fragrance line, Fenty by Rihanna? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Have you tried it? Have you not tried it? I do want to really quickly let you know that the actual longevity and wear time of this fragrance is anywhere from 6 to 7 hours, which is pretty good. It is an eau de parfum concentration. I do like it. I do think it's good, but I would say it's not worth the price tag. Just my opinion. And like I said, we're all allowed to have our own individual opinions. Don't forget to let me know what your thoughts about this fragrance are down below. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe for more fragrance related content. Love you guys. I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, take care.